What's up, guys? David here, aka Magick. I have week 10 of the EGL. I'm coach of the Brooklyn Bonnettes. I'm really bad at English today. Don't know why. But we have with us a Trick Room offensive Aromatisse, a Assault Vest kind of offensive Rotom, in order to check the Mega Alakazam. Normal, I think it's 4 attacks double-aid. This battle happened a long time ago. Payapa Berry, Nidoqueen with Rocks, Modest, Rain Dance Seismitoad with Earthquake, and a Life Orb, and then Dragon Dance Memento Latios. Now, you may notice that there's no Lopunny, and that is for good reason. It didn't outspeed the things I wanted it to. And the things that it did outspeed, it didn't kill. So, I was very afraid of things like Crobat coming, of things like Megazam, of Sneasel, of something like SD Jet for Alligator. Arcanine coming was super possible and super scary. But this is what he brought. He has the Crobat, he has Raikou, he has Weavile, he has Gator, Koba, and Megazam. I'm expecting Megazam to carry Shadow Ball. I'm expecting Koba to be the Rock Setter, just standard utility stuff. DD Gator. I don't know if I'm expecting Band-Aid or Life Orb Weavile. I'm thinking it's either CM or Assault Vest Raikou, and physically defensive or banded Crobat. So, let's get started. He leads Weavile, I lead Rotom Heap, expecting, in case he led with Zam. He goes for a Fake Out, which upsets me, because it's a Fake Out. He then knockoffs, and I crit him, which doesn't matter. I bring him down to Sash, and I decide to just let Rotom die. It's kind of useless to me at this point. It's at 30%. So I go into Double-Aid, and I just go for the very safe Sneak. I know he can go into anything he wants. He goes into his Gator. I'm going to pause here, and I make a misplay that I think costs me the game. I have Shadow Claw on this, and that'll do a nice and clean 30%. So I could do it twice, and then sneak, and maybe if I get some high rolls, and maybe if he just dances, or like decides to not attack me 3 times in a row, then I'll kill his Gator, and I'll still have a Double-Aid. But even though I had so many other ways to deal with Zam, I really wanted to keep this Mon healthy for Zam, and so I end up making a misplay, technically. I switch out, I go into Aromatisse expecting the crunch, and RuPaul takes the crunch like a champ, but gets crit, and unfortunately that crit puts him in waterfall range. So I unfortunately lose RuPaul, and I decide he's going to expect defensive Toad, he's going to switch out, I get to set up my Rain Dance, and I get to fire off Modest water boosted, rain boosted Hydro Pumps, destroying that. He goes into his Gator. I have no switch in. I have to just Grass Knot. If I got the previous damage with my Double-Aid, then this would have been a dead Gator, and Seismitoad probably swept from there. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. As you can see, the crit didn't matter. Shadow Claw killed. But that play kind of cost me. And here he goes into his Raikou, which I'm expecting it to be Shadow Ball, maybe Assault Vest, maybe Leftovers. I see no item. I'm thinking it's Specs. And for that matter, I go into my Nidoqueen. He reveals that he's like E-Belt or something. Who knows? And I just burn my Payapa. And it's a little unfortunate. If I knew this, I would have DD'd with Latios and probably won. That was probably another play I could have made, but I'm bad. So he just copies my Sheer Force, and I know I can live 1, but I don't carry Outrage. and therefore I can't D-dance and then kill him with outrage. Like if I had outrage, that was also a possible win con, but unfortunately I don't have it. It was a short game. Understandable, we both brought very offensive based teams. We're both pretty much locked for playoffs too, which is nice to know. Depending on how his future games and Brendan's future games go, I don't know if us Bonets make it to playoffs. It also comes down to who I want to play in playoffs, and because we still have 2 games after this. We have Vince and we have Mora, which we play both of them again. Vince I'm not too worried about, and Mora, he's locked in. I'm essentially locked in. We're probably not going to take that one too seriously, so then we could just play each other for real in the playoffs. But yeah, we lost this game. It was a 2-0. I could have won, but to be honest, 2 hyper offensive teams, it's going to be a coin flip on who wins. Somebody's going to make a mistake, and unfortunately this time it was me. So, good game to Andres, and I hope he makes it into the playoffs. But not against me. I hope he loses before he fights me, because I don't like 50-50s, man. I like guarantees. But I will catch you guys next week, or next time. I don't think, if I didn't already reveal it, I already had my match against Vince. And so I'll probably upload it soon. This is going to be late, and I know it. But nobody will care. Oh well. Alright guys. Peace.